Hi folks, I'm Judd. I'm a professional astrologer with well over 30 years experience and over 30,000 readings to my name. And these are my astrological sun sign forecast for the month of June 2013. Enjoy. And this is the global forecast for June 2013. And this is going to be the most hopeful forecast I've given so far this month. Hopeful, not so much about this month, but what is to come after this month. As many of my regular clients know, I've been saying for a long time to individuals that 2013 is split equally into two separate halves, and that the trigger point for this separation comes between June the 23rd and June the 28th, 2013, when Jupiter leaves Gemini and moves into Cancer. I'll come back to that. In the background, the Uranus-Pluto square continues, still getting stronger, and will continue to do so over the coming 6 months. 3 years in, 2 years to go, still getting stronger. Neptune and Chiron continue in their nice way through Pisces, not offering any great deal of challenge. Saturn is beginning to stand still now. Saturn is beginning to hover around 4 and 5 degrees of Scorpio, where he will stay now for the next 2 or 3 months as he prepares to start moving forward. All of this in the big picture doesn't offer challenge to any large scale group or corporate or nation state or religion or anything like this over the coming month. It does bring a great deal of challenge into certain individuals' charts, most notably in the British political sphere, of whom those of you that know my daily video blog will be aware of whom I'm predicting is very shortly either to fall on their sword or to be replaced at the political level. British establishment is likely to come under quite a degree of almost frenzied bloodlust over the coming month or two. It is Jupiter moving out of Gemini and into Cancer that interests me. And in connection with this, I'm looking at the full moon on June the 23rd at 2 degrees of Capricorn, the Sun at 2 degrees of Cancer. Jupiter at this time is at 29.5 degrees of Gemini, so the Sun is conjunct Jupiter. And at this time, this initiates the movement of Jupiter into early Cancer, where it will start making very good friends indeed with Neptune in early Pisces and Saturn in early Scorpio. And throughout July, we will see a grand trine of Jupiter, Saturn and Neptune, the 3 biggest planets in the entire solar system, are all going to come together in an extremely favourable position in the early water signs. Now, if this was fire or earth, I'd be talking much more about some type of business or military or something like this, expansionism and restructuring. Because it's in water, I'm suggesting that there is going to be some type of empathic wave that's going around the world. Not so much a wave of compassion or some type of tragedy that's going to stimulate all of our compassion. I'm not suggesting something like that. I am suggesting but over the coming couple of months, 1 or 2 figures are going to rise out of the public mass. And some, not so much gurus or leaders, but more common sense people who will suddenly come up with innovative and original new ways of being that can actually change the future. I'm suspecting that June is going to see the start of a 3-month process that's going to help make the last 5 or 6 years start making real sense. The trigger points for this will come in July, when Mars moves into Cancer and joins with Jupiter. But more on that one another time. The other factor this month is the new moon in Gemini on June the 8th. That's at 18 degrees of Gemini, and that's not really making a major problem. I'm not seeing an issue here. It is more the end of the month as Jupiter moves into Cancer that we see the big changes occurring. It's not a difficult time. We're less likely to see the extremes that we saw in March, April, May on the global scene as developing during June. It is as if the world has reached the precipice and has actually chosen on the edge to take a breath and take one step back. For many, this will only be the prelude to actually jumping off a cliff. But that comes in July, not now. We're heading into a time of revelation and a time of purpose, redefinition of purpose. And I, from an astrological level, look forward to the coming 3 months, particularly July and August, with a great deal of anticipation, hope, and humour, because 1 or 2 people are really going to get their noses put out of joint. Okay folks, that's it. I'll leave it there. I'll get this off to you. As far as the month of 2013, June 2013 goes, planet Earth, wow, you're so ready. Have an electrical and anticipatory month. There you go folks, I hope that was interesting and I hope that was fun, and more important than anything else, I hope that was helpful. A big thank you to those of you who have pressed the donate button. It's donations, every little helps, believe me. Each month somehow I just about get enough donations in to cover the cost of the filming. It's just about working, so thank you. Please keep them coming. This month I'm going to be continuing doing my daily video blogs. For those of you that don't know, check my website out. You'll see my daily video blog arrive every day. And of course, I'm getting more and more involved in the Green Gathering. It's getting really hectic now. It's going to be the outdoor event of 2013. So 4 days in a field with no generators, no electricity, lots of music, lots of kids, lots of crafts, lots of healing. Sounds beautiful. Check out the Green Gathering. Catch you next month. Bye.